Have you ever sat down and thought about the shopping mistakes you've made and how much money you could have saved? To be honest, I do this a lot myself. I often think about how unwise I was with my hard-earned money in my younger days. I know how people say, let bygones be bygones, but I really wish someone had told me how to be smart with my money. So today, I want to share with you the 20 healthy shopping habits that have changed my life. And hopefully, these tips will help you become a more conscious spender than I was in my 20s, especially when it comes to luxury shopping. Number one, never get in debt for shopping. Credit card interest is insanely high, so no luxury item of any kind can justify this kind of purchasing habit. Number two, always try to shop the sale because a lot of products, including luxury items, do go on sale. Now, if you love online shopping like me, using a free app like Shop Tagger can help you track down a good offer effortlessly. Yes, this is a sponsored video, but I've used the app myself for nearly 3 years. It's fantastic and I think it will help you save a lot of money too. In fact, my most recent purchase using this app is the Woolrich Arctic Parka jacket, which I got at 30% off. So if you're new to Shop Tagger, make sure to download the Shop Tagger browser button. This will enable you to save your favorite item in your size and color, and when this item goes on sale, you will receive email notification or push notification on your phone. At checkout, they will also show you all the available coupons you can apply to your purchase to save you even more money. As much as I love luxury shopping, I try my best not to pay full price because sometimes it's just not necessary. Number three, have a wish list. Another reason why I love using Shop Tagger is that I can keep a very organized wish list. Now here's the thing, have you ever done grocery shopping without a list? Well, I have, and I tend to buy a lot more than I need. That's why I believe in having a wish list now. For example, I list all my skincare products on Shop Tagger. That way, I only buy what I actually use, hopefully on sale as well, and I will not make any unplanned purchases. This app is completely free to download, and I'll make sure to leave the link in the description box down below, so make sure to check them out. Number four, don't buy just to save. Basically, don't buy something just because it's on sale. So I'm talking about how you might see a certain item at 30% off and all of a sudden you just have to have it. Well, if you didn't even know about this item before the sale, it really means you didn't like it or want it that much. It's one thing to save 30% on your wishlist item, but it's quite another if you're just buying it because it's on sale. Number five, don't compare yourself to others. Now, social media is a place where people will show you the highlights of their lives, so it really helps to look at things with a pinch of salt and try to stay grounded. Don't let social media tell you that you're not good enough or you don't have enough. Now, if you are planning to buy something, then by all means, do your research, but don't get tempted every time someone posted a haul video. Number six, let go of trends. Now, I love shopping and I'm aware of the latest trends, but I never ever follow them blindly. I think if you aim to chase after the latest trends, you'll be constantly buying and it's a rat race. Also, a lot of the trends are very contemporary, which means they will look a bit outdated in a few years' time. So I would suggest to buy what suits you, what makes you happy, and what you will wear for a long time. That way, if a certain item is not in fashion anymore, you know you'll still wear it because you didn't buy it just to follow the trend. Number seven, save before you spend. Now, it goes without saying that luxury purchases are discretionary spending, so this should really come last on everyone's financial spreadsheet. Every time I get paid, I pay for my bills and then save for my investment and future, and the rest of the money I will consider spending. I think if you structure your spending that way, you will not feel guilty about your luxury purchases because you know you've set your priorities right. Number eight, declutter and do it often. Now, this one might sound a bit ironic because why would getting rid of things make you shop less? But trust me, it really works. So in the last 2 years, I've decluttered my wardrobe quite a few times, and just by looking at the things that I didn't wear or like, it was a wake-up call for me. And by only keeping things that I actually enjoy, it gives me a clear picture of my personal style, and that really helps me to shop mindfully. Number 9, always consider the opportunity cost when you buy something, which basically means can your money be better spent on something else? For example, you might be in a Chanel store and a wallet caught your eye. You could just buy the wallet, or you could save the £500 and put it towards the Chanel handbag that you've been wanting for a long time. Or you might have your mind set on a Chanel jumbo bag. But would you rather use that money for a nice holiday, or would you rather invest that money in stocks and shares? Doing this really helps to put things into perspectives, and you'll notice you only buy things that you truly love. Number 10, don't buy it if it's not 100% perfect for you. Quite simply, you are using your hard-earned money to buy material things, so they have to be at least perfect. Don't settle for anything that you think is suboptimal. In fact, I often think it's better to spend a bit more if that means you will get your perfect item, rather than going for the cheaper option that you might not enjoy. Also, always keep the receipt for anything you buy for at least a few weeks. That way, you know you have the option to get your money back if you change your mind. Number 11, consider buying preloved. Now, I used to love buying from the store because I enjoyed the store experience, but then I realized my ultimate goal is to enjoy the item. So if I can get a good deal from the second-hand market, then why not? Now, certain items like the Hermes Kelly and Birkin can cost quite a bit more on the second-hand market, but pretty much everything else will be marked lower than the retail prices. The downside is you might have to wait for quite some time before your item shows up, but it can be worth the wait. Number 12, sleep on it. Now, if you're on the verge of buying something unplanned, you should take some time to think if it's actually a good idea. Many times I'll leave my items in the basket online just to see if I still want them in a few days' time. Many times the answer is no. Other times the items would be sold out, to which I just thought is probably not meant to be. The key is to not rush into anything. There's always another handbag or bracelet out there for you. Number 13, always ask yourself, will I keep this forever? Now, quite often when I buy something, I try to look into the future and see if I'll still wear the item in 20 or 30 years to come. Now, of course, life is all about changes, so you can't possibly predict everything. That said, if you're buying something that you think is only appropriate for your 20s, then chances are you'll have to keep buying along the way. And that is not something I aspire to. I want to have a closet that I'm comfortable with for decades. Number 14, always remind yourself that selling your items is hard. If you use a consignment service, they often charge up to 40% of the selling price, and that will be a huge loss for you. And if you're planning to sell the item yourself, it can be a time-consuming project. So always factor in the time you have to spend to take good pictures, answer questions, write descriptions, and package the item. Many times, you might also have to wait for a long time before the right buyer shows up. So essentially, buying an item might be a matter of a few finger clicks, but selling will never be as easy. Number 15, cashback. If you do a lot of online shopping, you need to use a cashback website. If you're not doing it already, you are leaving free money on the table. Personally, I use Quidco, but if you're based in the US, eBay or Rakuten will work better for you. I'll make sure to leave some links in the description box down below if you're interested to sign up. Number 16, avoid emotional shopping. Whether you're feeling like you're on top of the world or you're just really upset, it's never a good idea to go shopping because you're not in the best frame of mind. Research has shown that shopping helps to release the dopamine in your system, so you will feel better, but it's not a long-lasting effect. In fact, it's not uncommon for people to feel worse soon after because you know you've just made an impulse purchase. So instead, take a hot bath, turn on your favorite movie, and have a cup of your favorite tea or coffee. Pampering yourself doesn't always have to involve spending. Number 17, do a lot of research before buying anything. Nowadays, there are so many resources available, so it shouldn't be too tricky to do your due diligence. However, you need to remember to always take your lifestyle and your personal needs into consideration. Just because someone raves about a certain item, it doesn't always mean it will be a perfect fit for you too. I would suggest to go into the store to feel the item and see if it actually makes your heart sing. As for skincare products, try to always ask for samples before committing to the full-size products. Number 18, say no to the fear of missing out. So even if a product is the last piece in the country or in the world, it shouldn't concern you, especially if you're not that interested in it to start off with. I understand a product might seem more appealing when it's less readily available, but it should never be the only reason you buy it. This happened to me quite a lot when I was shopping in Chanel in the past because their pieces tend to sell out so quickly, and I ended up buying quite a few handbags on impulse. It was a painful lesson, but I've learned to say no to the fear of missing out. Number 19, be grateful. I think if you're into luxury goods, you are probably one of the more fortunate ones in this world. Sometimes I feel like we forget that because we are too busy looking for the next beautiful thing to buy. So it really helps to take a step back and appreciate the things we do have more and recognize the fact that it's simply a luxury to add another piece to our wardrobe. Number 20, find a hobby. And I say this because I used to shop out of boredom and shopping was my hobby. Not only was it not doing any good to my wallet, I was also accumulating things and clutter that I didn't even like. So now my favorite things to do are reading a good book, going out for a walk, and breathing in some fresh air, and just enjoying a good laugh with my family. It sounds like a cliche, but a lot of the good things in life are actually free, and we just need to open ourselves to more options. There you have it. Those are the 20 healthy shopping habits you can adopt today if you're hoping to become a more conscious spender. I'm always eager to learn, so if you have any other tips or recommendations, please let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.